I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They run it again with Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That, his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. On 1st and 10, Newton finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Newton to throw. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They needed 17 on 3rd down, and that's exactly what they got. Newton now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Throwing again is Newton. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Here's Newton. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. After the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space, taken down right at the 10. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. To the air again, Newton. This is caught. Clark. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Dallas Clark from 10 yards out. And his guys are able to strike for 6. McManus's point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Brandon, we're into the 2nd half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays.
Oh, wide open, complete, and all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there, 67 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Whoa, he just yanked that one well to the left and no good. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Z. Slow. Motion.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
Back to throw, Newton. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
20.
Now it's Newton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Z, 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 Z. Check 45 to the right. Check 45 to the right.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90. Z, 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 Z. 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Slow. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Going to need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Green 39.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. Third and long.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he can't find room to run. Bell's going to go down, and that is going to be a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They begin the drive with Williams. And some space here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Well, he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Throwing here, Newton. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. On first down, it's Newton. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. Here's Newton. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So the penalty erases their earlier loss. Now it's 2nd and 8. Newton throwing again. Drops it off for Coleman. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to, because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and 80% of the time,